You're trying to speak or write in English, but your brain keeps translating everything from your first language to English. Does this slow you down? And it feels like speaking and writing are so much more difficult for you than it should be? Well, hello, my favorite student, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, English with Speaker. My name is Tanya. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to start thinking in English instead of translating. This will help you speak more fluently and confidently. Let's get started. First, let's talk about why we tend to translate everything. When we start learning a new language, we rely on our first language to understand the meanings of words, and this is normal. But the more we translate, the slower we get, because our brain is doing extra work. The goal is to make English feel natural, like you're already thinking in English without needing to translate every word. So why should you try to think directly in English? Well, it helps you speak faster. You won't need to stop and translate every sentence. Sound more fluent. You will sound like a natural, like native speaker, and be more confident. You won't get stuck in your thoughts while speaking. Sounds good, right? Now let's dive into some strategies that you can use to think in English. Start with your surroundings. Start by thinking in English about the things around you. For example, you're at home, look at objects and describe them in English. If you see a cup, think, this is a cup, it is blue, and there is no coffee in it. Or if you're walking outside, describe what you see. The sky is cloudy, the trees are tall, people are walking their dogs. The key here is to practice describing this environment around you in English, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. Next one is use simple words and phrases. When you're learning to think in English, start small. Don't try to translate complex sentences. Instead, focus on short, simple phrases like, I'm hungry. Ooh, it's cold outside. This is my favorite book. As you get more comfortable, you can increase the complexity, but keep it simple in the beginning. Practice with self-talk. Talking to yourself in English is another great way to practice thinking in English. You can ask yourself questions like, what do I want to eat today? Or, what time is my meeting? This doesn't need to be anything formal, just simple, everyday questions or thoughts. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Learn phrases, not just individual words. Instead of memorizing individual words, try to learn common phrases or chunks of language. For example, how are you doing today? What time does the bus leave? Can you help me with this? Learning phrases helps you think in bigger chunks of language instead of translating word by word. Practice regularly. Now, here's the secret. The more you practice, the faster your brain will get used to thinking in English. Try to make it a habit to think in English every day. You can do this in small moments, when you're cooking, when you're getting ready in the morning, or when you're walking to work or school. If you practice regularly, you will notice big improvements. Don't worry about mistakes. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes while you're practicing. The goal is progress, not perfection. The more you practice thinking in English, the more you will improve and the more comfortable you will feel when you are speaking. So, to recap, Practice describing your surroundings. Use simple phrases. Talk to yourself in English. Learn phrases and, most importantly, practice regularly. The more you do this, the easier it will become to think in English instead of translating. But that's it from me. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson. And if you did, like this video, share it with a friend or a family member, and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Don't forget to hit that bell in order not to miss any of my lessons. Thank you for being here with me today. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!